Morning everybody, Claire here from Rainbow Acrylics. I'm doing a really fun commission this morning. It's going to be a triptych of flip cups, and I'm matching some amazing bright bold wallpaper again. So I've got a really amazing range of colours. Let me show you. So these are all the colours, really bright contrasting colours, which I really love. So to start with, we've got 3 Montmartre colours, purple, magenta and gold. I've then got 4 Pebeo Studio acrylic colours, Payne's Grey, iridescent orange, iridescent red blue, iridescent orange and iridescent green yellow. Then I've got an Artina green. I've got Royal and Langnickel yellow and red. I've got Crawford and Black ultramarine blue. And then the white is also Crawford and Black, but what I've done is added a tiny bit of gold to it, because then it gives it this sort of creamy colour. The wallpaper doesn't have really much white in it, it's a more creamy white, so I've just changed that slightly because I think white will be too bright. And then some Daler & Rowney System 3 acrylic, oxide of chromium green, which is a really nice colour. In all of these paints, I'm adding 1 drop of Spot On Treadmill Silicone. They've all been mixed 50-50 pouring medium and paint. The pouring medium is my PVA and water pouring medium, where I've mixed 2 parts PVA, 1 part water. And then mix 50-50 pouring medium and the paint. I've had to thin them down a little bit, especially these iridescent colours. The iridescents are much thicker, so they are still quite thick, but I've just had to add a bit more water. Also, the Payne's Grey, I don't know if anyone else finds this, comes out incredibly thick. And the reds came out very thick as well. So they're all now a really similar consistency. So I'm going to start layering up the cups. I've sorted out the order I'm going to put the colours in the cup in. So I've got red, yellow, white, blue, green, the iridescent blue, red, blue, Payne's Grey, gold, magenta, green, purple, orange and the other green. So in that order, and then along this row here. I'm going to use, so the canvases I'm using are these 30 by 30 centimetre canvases, so a little bit bigger than the other flip cups I've been doing recently. For the other flip cups I've been using a normal size cup, one of these little cups. So because this is bigger, I'm going to use a slightly larger cup to layer up, a 1/2 pint size cup. So I'm going to layer up three of these cups for the 3 canvases. This is my first time properly using these new little silicone cups I've bought. I've bought them because I'm hoping that the paint will just peel out afterwards and I can just keep reusing the cups, but they've also got a little funnel, so it's going to make it easier to pour, I think. So I'm going to do 1 layer of each colour, and so I'm just going to put a layer on the bottom of the red. Right, I've prepared all my canvases, I've put push pins in the back, I've levelled all 3 canvases to make sure they're completely flat and level. These are the cups, and wow, they look amazing. What a rainbow of colours we've got in there. So for a flip cup, I'm literally going to flip the cup upside down and put it in the centre of the canvas. And then I'm just going to wait just a few minutes to let the paint drain down the sides. I'm just going to release a little bit of air out, so you can see it just starts rolling down, and I think that just helps the colours come down the edge of the cup. So I'm just going to leave it like this for a few minutes. Right, it's been a few minutes now, so I'm just going to tilt the cup over and just let all the paint just fall out. just going to cover the edges. This paint at the edge will disappear. It's going to be tilted off, but if I can just put a little bit of paint on the corners, I think that would be quite helpful to help it roll over the edges. But I'll just leave that there. So it's so funny, exactly the same cups, but that one has come out really purpley. This one has just already come out really pinky coloured. So I'm just going to letting these cups drain just so we get the paint out of the cups onto the canvas. So we've got 2 pink, 1 purple at the moment. What fascinates me about flip cups though is that how you see it now is nothing like how it's going to end up. Right, I had an absolute disaster. I did the 3rd canvas and for some reason the cells just didn't work. So I've scraped it, I've layered up another cup. I'm just going to flip it onto the canvas. I really don't know what happened because the first 2 canvases, the cells are beautiful, they're really gorgeous. And then the 3rd one, it was like the cells had no distinct edges. They just all broke up, and it just looked a mess. So I've just decided I just never would have been happy with it. So I ditched it. I scraped off all the paint. I've then just put a really thin layer of that paint down here, and that will just help this to flow out. I just, if I'm not happy, I just want to do it again. So let's just see what we get this time. Wow, my favourite combination there, one of them, purple and orange. So actually I don't need to cover the corners this time because they're already, they've already got paint on. So I'm just going to get some, oh no, I won't get gloves, I've taken my rings off. So let's just tilt this out. Right, they're finished. I'm really happy with that last one I've did, which was the middle one here. So really good decision to scrape the original one and then redo it. So let me take you in for a close-up. The colours are amazing. Just what a wonderful rainbow of colours. They're absolutely gorgeous. It's just really interesting that, again, all three of them look totally different. Millions and millions of cells. Now, I'm really pleased with that because you've got kind of an orange and a green next to each other there, which it only works because the paint is quite thick, because if it was thinner and they mix together, obviously you just get a lot of brown. I'm really pleased I put the white in because I think otherwise it would just look all too dark. Swap over here. I just like you've got the pink, you've got the green, you've got the blue, white, yellow. So the colours are all together, but they're also all separate as well. So really pleased. My favourite section has to be this. Obviously, I like my pinks. Pink with a line of gold going through it, and there's a bit of Payne's grey around the edge of those pink cells. And then this one. I really like that blue and white band through the middle. I think that's gorgeous. And again, look, you've got the pink, you've got pinky, orangey and green all next to each other. And because the paints are thick, they've kept their colours. So I'm really, really pleased with that. There's definitely a risk of all the colours mixing to make a real muddy colour, but they haven't. They've really stayed separate. So I am really happy. So I will be back to show you when they're dry. The paintings are now dry. They've dried so well. I'm really, really pleased with this. The colours are just so bright and vibrant and happy. And comparing it to the wallpaper that I'm matching it with, I'm really, really pleased. It really picks out the colours in the wallpaper, of which there are quite a lot. So let me go in for a close-up. Obviously, these canvases can be hung in any order and in any orientation. So it will be really interesting to see how my customer ends up hanging these. Hopefully she'll show me, send me a picture when they're on the wall. They are just so bright and vivid. And the cells are just amazing. There's quite a lot of metallic in here. It's quite difficult to see. Let's put that light on, see if that helps. Yeah, can you see the gold, all that metallic gold? That's going to look gorgeous when it's varnished. I love these bits, gold, pink and green, and sort of purple next to each other. Actually, I really like that. Actually, I don't really like that bit there, the white and the blue and the gold. I was going to say I like the pink and the gold. I just like the variation in it.
I think they just look really interesting. Yeah, you can see a lot of the shimmer there with how it's going to be shimmery when it's varnished. Great. So, really happy. So I'm now going to wait 4 weeks for these to totally cure. And then I will varnish them with Liquitex High Gloss Varnish, and that will just really make the colours pop and really come alive. Great, thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got new videos coming out really soon. Hit the notification bell, and then you'll get the notifications as soon as I've uploaded them. Great. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.